Johnny, back in for another Six Nations Championship. It's always an exciting time coming into Ireland camp.
Yeah, it is. It's not that long ago we were here, at the start of November, or start of December even, having finished up a campaign, and we were saying it's going to fly around and we're going to be back in before we know it, and it is like that. We've had a few games at our provinces, and now we're back, where we want to be in Irish camp, and with a campaign to look forward to.
Sure, your second Six Nations as captain, how much are you looking forward to that again?
Yeah, it's always an honour and a privilege to get asked to do the job, and once I'm added into the team, and I think I'll have learnt a lot of lessons over the first campaign from a captaincy point of view, as well as playing with this group, and hopefully we can put that to use now over the next few weeks. And all our focus will be on that first game against Wales. I think it's so important that you get off to a good start, and like I said, it'll be a very difficult game, as it always is over in Cardiff, and but we'll prepare well for the next, whatever it is, 11-12 days, and be ready to go.
You mentioned the autumn block there. It was such a sustained block of time together, quite unusual for you guys to have that. So do you feel you're in a really good spot coming into this now, having been together that closely, I suppose?
Yeah, I think it was a long time together over the course of October, November, but it was enjoyable. We spoke about it being a real happy camp and enjoyable camp, and now we just need to marry that up with putting out some better performances, more consistent performances. I think would be the key aspect for us. Getting it out there for 80 minutes and do that over the course of 5 weekends, and make sure that when it comes down to that final game against England, that we've something to play for, and something to give the country a lift.
Couple of new faces in the squad from a playing perspective, and obviously Paul O'Connell coming in as coach. How much are you looking forward to working with him? I know he's going to be working with the forwards specifically, but just to have him in the environment must be a huge boost. Yeah,
it'll be huge for the team to have a former player like Paulie and a personality like Paulie to come into the group. I've obviously been very lucky to play with him for a few years with Ireland. I played against him many times for Leinster and Munster, and what he brings to any team will be invaluable. His, like I said, his presence, his personality, but also his rugby intellect, and how much he knows the game. And I've seen that by even a couple of brief conversations I've had with them over the last couple of weeks. It's something I'm looking forward to getting involved with him.
You mentioned it there, and the group are very cognizant, I suppose, of the fact that the nation is going through a tough time, and the role that sport's been able to play during this period. So again, presumably you're looking to go out, put on a show, and for that 80 minutes at least, I suppose, give people a distraction.
Yeah, we are mindful of it. Like we're in that position a lot of the time as well, and now we're in the position where we can make a difference to the people of Ireland, in terms of they're going to be at home by themselves over the weekends, and for us to give them something to cheer about, something to be proud of, it's definitely not lost on us, and we're very mindful of that.
I can't let you go without mentioning your beloved Man United. You mentioned the bragging rights there, and I know you got a bit of stick when we were in autumn because they weren't going too well at the time, but now that they're flying high, it must be something enjoyable for you, and looking forward to kind of watching their games here as a distraction.
No, it is. It's great to see them back where they belong, top of English football. So, no, it is. It's good. I've got some good friends that are Liverpool supporters. They've been intolerable for the last 3 years, so it's great to see them doing so bad as well.
Brilliant, John. Thanks, Mel.
Thanks.